Good morning on day 21 of the PCT. It's another cool morning, but the skies are not as gray, they're kind of blue, so we might get some warmth later today. But honestly, I would be very happy if it just stayed cool, because it's a lot easier to hike in. Yesterday, we had a 12-mile water carry, which means it was 12 miles between water sources, and I only drank like 3/4 of a liter just because it was cold. Maybe we were working hard and sweating, but the cold would cool us off right away and we would feel less thirsty. But right now we're in the middle of a 7-mile water carry? 10-mile water carry.
Well, it normally would be like 5, but we're not gonna fill up at the next water source because we hear maybe noro might be spreading there. So
yeah, norovirus, from what we know, is a virus that's spread from hiker to hiker through poo particles. So when you are at a campsite or a lake that's really popular with day hikers, the trend can be that those sites are not as clean. People are not as careful with burying their poo properly, or they're not cleaning their hands properly, or they're touching everything. So yeah, even though there's a water source coming up at that cabin, we will not be sticking around there very long. If you get norovirus, you're basically spending 24 hours with the bucket and a toilet. It's coming out both ends. Anybody tell me how meadows naturally happen like this? Like, why didn't any trees fill in here? Is the ground really marshy? Like, there's trees everywhere else. Why didn't they fill in? You want to do an outfit of the everyday? So that means you go through what you're wearing and you say where it's from.
Aria, Viore, the brand or where it's from?
So the shorts are Viore, the shoes are?
The shorts are Viore, the shoes are Ultra Lone Peaks, the socks are Darn Tough, sock liners are Engine G. The boxers are Ex Officio. The shirt is Mountain Hardware. The hat is Faces,
which is a brewery in
Malden,
Malden, Massachusetts.
and that's it.
Go check it out. fanny pack.
The fanny pack is 3-pack.
And backpack.
And the backpack is way more.
Woo! Alright, so the shoes are Ultra Lone Peak. The socks are Darn Tough. The shorts are Target. The fanny pack is Hightail Designs. The shirt is the Mountain Hardwear Sun Shadow hoodie. Highly recommend. It's really good because the mosquitoes don't get you. And the hat is from a thrift store with a patch sewn on from Etsy. It's a squirrel because squirrels are awesome. Sunglasses are Ombras, the Dolomites in slate with brown lenses. And trekking poles, Gossamer Gear. And the backpack is Mountain Hardwear.
Mountain Laurel Designs.
Oh yeah, thank you, Mountain Laurel Designs.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, and I forgot, so I also have Icebreaker merino wool underwear, and then I have a one-shoulder sports bra from Set Active, and I chose a one-shoulder because this strap of my backpack always weighs down a lot heavier because it's got the water. So I always used to have so much like rubbing from the weight of the strap on the sports bra strap. So now I only have a sports bra strap on this side, none over here, and I haven't had any issues with like full-on rubbing and bruising. Thank you, trail crew. We just filtered and filled our water here. That marked 10 miles, and now it'll be 7 miles until our next water source. Trail update. Trail conditions update from Snoqualmie Pass headed towards White Pass. It has been very cruisy trails. There's been a handful of blowdowns, but nothing we haven't seen further north. There's been no river crossings, no sketchy ledges really. It's been a pretty simple trail through this stretch. It's like mid-July right now, mid to late July, and absolutely no snow. So I think probably when we get to White Pass, we will ditch the ice axe and spikes that we've been carrying, at least for a little while. We're going to talk to hikers that are heading north, get some intel from them on the conditions further south to see if and when we'll need to have the ice axe and spikes again. But right now it just feels like unnecessary weight because the trails are in great shape. It's been miles of old burns today. We're having lunch on this junction of the trail, right after the burn section. There's a little junction. Behind us is Airplane Meadows, but the PCT will continue that way. We just did another 7 miles to the next water source, filled our bottles, and now Joe just grabbed some extra water to carry to camp because we will not pass any more water before the end of the day. These trees are like silver from the burn. the last half hour or so has been the like focus or fall kind of trails. So still pretty cruisy because it's a gradual climb, nothing very steep, but you do need to watch your step. We are about 0.1 miles from the prospective campsite. Hopefully it isn't taken. If it is, we'll just have to keep looking. I think that must be it right there. Sweet. That'll do. This is the view for dinner. That's the best view. Here's camp all set up. Joe is inside. Let's have a look. So cozy. And I will be joining him shortly. Good night.